Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. Hold on tight, because we are about to explore one of the most fascinating advancements in street racing in recent memory. We are discussing the potential comeback of Big Chief Justin Shearer, the man, the myth, the legend. Yes, you read correctly. There is a lot of talk that the original creator may be preparing for a big comeback. To be clear, if this occurs, it won't only cause a stir, it might completely change the scene. Big Chief was the star of the show and never just a racer. Big Chief wasn't simply another name on the list. As any fan of Street Outlaws who has been with the band from the beginning will know, his name was on the list. Chief has become the face of street racing for millions of fans since the show's 2013 debut. He brought everything he had: hard work, dedication, and of course that iconic black Pontiac known as the OG Crow. Fans were therefore shocked by his abrupt departure from the Discovery Channel following some backstage conflict. The heart seems to have been torn out of the performance. Without Chief, the competition simply wasn't the same, regardless of how quick or impressive the other racers were. But that might be changing. A new store, a new strategy, and signs of a resurrection. Through Big Chief's YouTube channel and his new shop endeavor with Jackie, followers have been following him for the past year, building, testing, refining, and living the racing life without all the network jargon have been the main focus. It has been subtle, unpolished, and all about the important things. However, Chief casually revealed that he had a plan for the original Crow in one of those uploads. Not a rebuild of nostalgia, not a piece for a museum, a strategy. The street racing community was alarmed by that one word. Fans who have followed Chief's path understand that such conversation is code for something significant, rather than just idle garage discussion. Very large. From the ashes, the Crow rose. Let's go back in time. The original Crow was more than just a vehicle. It was an integral element of Big Chief's character. There was more than just debris on the pavement after it was completely destroyed in a vicious collision years ago. It was sentimental. It was disastrous. That the Crow might rise again then? Only gasoline, perspiration, and an unadulterated heart could write such a plot. This is a revival, not merely a reconstruction. A hint of discovery. The tea is spilt by Reaper. Things get even more interesting from here. Reaper recently claimed in a video that the Discovery Network had contacted both him and Chief, which was an unexpected turn of events. Not for an episode of reunions, for a serious conversation, no. However, to sit down, settle old grudges, and discuss business. It seems that wine coolers were involved. No, really. You know who else was present at the table? Rollins Richard. Richard Rollins, the real Mr. Fast and Loud, is that person. If such is the case, this encounter may be the beginning of a dream team. A ticking time bomb, perhaps. It's enough to make any gearhead's heart race, in either case. The reason he left, and why he may return. Remember, drama wasn't the only reason Big Chief left. He left because he believed that the show's direction and rules no longer reflected the essence of true street racing. The format of race your way in? He refused to accept it, particularly when it seemed like some racers, Memphis, were receiving a bit too much attention. Integrity has always been important to Chief. He wasn't going to act phony for the cameras if he thought the system was flawed. Now though, with no network pressure, his own shop, and his own schedule, it appears that the resurgence is not only feasible, but also certain. The true significance of this return. The entire Street Outlaws universe is completely upended if Big Chief makes a comeback, let's face it. The mere mention of his name exerts pressure, plan, vigor. Not only is he quick, but he also confuses racers. What if he revives the original Crow? That is a statement, not a car. That is still unresolved. It's also important to remember that this resurgence may not come from the front. Chief has never been one to stick to the plan. What if he goes out on his own and calls out the nation's best racers? No TV politics, just unscripted gunfights? It would be epic. And truthfully, more in keeping with the original motivation behind our shared passion for street racing. The fans have interacted. Social media is still active. The exact opposite. Calls for Chief's return are heard in every post and comment area, not only because of the races or the drama, but also because of his values. Sincerity, authenticity, heart. He was not merely a racer. The show's moral compass was him. In his absence, things have felt a little aimless. However, that might be about to change.